starting the 23rd of this month. Would you welcome, please, Kevin Rooney. Kevin?
Gosh, thank you. Thank you very much. Boy, this is so wonderful for me to be here. And I'm not a vain person, I don't think, but, I was in the back getting ready to come out, and I looked in the mirror, and I thought, I might be on the verge of, losing my hair. I am going bald. To give you an idea how bald I am, this is a toupee. Funny thing about being bald, really, ironic. If you have as little hair on your head as I do, you have to spend a lot more time on it than a guy with a full head of hair. Now, I get one strand out of place, that's half my head that's messed up. Someone slams a door near me, I head for a mirror because something moved up there. Of course, I didn't mind losing my hair because I knew it was going to happen. I was prepared for it. It runs in the family. My mom's bald. Of course, the only thing bad about it, it makes you look a little older than you really are. I'm only 34, but I think I must look real old, because the other day I went and I bought a Bruce Springsteen album. And the clerk hands me the album like, now, this is a rock and roll album, don't you? Don't go home and dance to this, slip and break your hip. Which is silly, because rock and roll stars aren't getting any younger. Like the Rolling Stones. How old are these guys? 40, 50 years old? Someday we may have rock stars dying of natural causes. Yeah, I drive an old car, too. I have a 1968 Dodge Dart. I like that car, but it's slow, real slow. And occasionally, when I'm driving the narrow roads around town here, I'll trap people behind me for a couple of miles, They get real mad, because to them, I must look like one of those little old men with no hurry to get anywhere, They beep, they get angry. Does this look familiar to you? Oh, well. Things change. The world changes. I couldn't believe that Walter Mondale lost the election as badly as he did, I knew he was going to lose, but he got hosed down bad, didn't he? Gee, last week I had dinner with the people who voted for him. And, they were both so angry and confused. You know why I think he lost? I think he lost because he was too closely associated with Jimmy Carter, and Jimmy wasn't our best president, You notice the media calls most living presidents at some point or another and asks them for advice on current events, They never call Jimmy Carter, do they? No, media would rather try and contact Truman by Ouija board than call him. I like the president, I do. I like Reagan. He's fun to listen to, the president, because he has that neat little sort of a jingle mentality, It's great. It's like he lives in a commercial all the time. See, you never know where he's coming from. He sells the AWACS to the Saudis one day, has lunch with the Israelis the next day. It's like, Mr. President, what's your foreign policy? Well, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. And I think Reaganomics makes sense, I do. I think it's obvious if you're short of cash, it's probably because poor people are hoarding money. He is great. And he's got to deal with, some pretty crazy people in the world, Middle East, these people have been fighting for 5,000 years. Ever since they found out they could throw rocks. There hasn't been one on the ground in the same place for more than 5 minutes. And I see this every day in the news. Ceasefire in Lebanon interrupted by heavy artillery today. It sounds to me like in Lebanon, a ceasefire is what we call stopping to reload. It's great. And Iran. Gee, how far back in time is this poor country? You know? I bet Sherman and Peabody can't reach it in a Wayback Machine. And yet, as bad as the place is, we complain. You know, we complain about people leaving the Middle East and coming over here to run 7-Elevens. But think about it. What guy's better equipped to run a 7-Eleven than a guy who used to live in a war zone? You know? I mean, great. A crook walks in with a gun, the guy just laughs. What, no rocket, no jet? Get out of here. When I was a kid, I got shot in the head every day. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's nice. Kevin Rooney is his name.